Align the back of your skull with your sacrum. And bring your arms onto your thighs. Lift your belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. Giving yourself a moment now just to feel yourself landing into your own mat and prepare for practice. Activate your feet, spread the toes and spread the balls of your feet. Today, I want you to focus, making your intent to feeling your own feet, feeling your own strength. And sometimes we can feel a little bit flaky, can feel a little bit uncertain. So as you're going through your class, really feel for grounding down into the earth and using the earth as a platform, drawing energy from the earth and moving that through your body, making that your intent today. You're pressing down into your sit bones as you breathe in, lengthen spine. So lengthen your lower ribs away from waist. Lengthen mid ribs away from lower ribs and upper ribs away from mid ribs. And as you breathe out, soften your shoulders down. Now breathe in and lift your belly away from pelvis. Lift your diaphragm, lift your chest. Feel as if your collarbones lifting as if up towards the ceiling. And exhale, relax your neck. As you inhale, expand your ribs as wide as you can. And exhale, feel for a softening as you slide the shoulders down. And then release. Unwind and change the cross of your legs. Start with 3 stretches today. So reach your right hand forward and take hold of the little finger on your right hand and then ease it back. As you breathe in, spread the fingers as wide as you can. And as you breathe out, heel of the hands forward and release. Taking hold of your ring finger. You're grounding down into your right sit bone as you breathe in, lengthen out of your right side. And as you breathe out, palm of the hands reaches forward, spread the fingers wide. And release. Taking hold of your middle finger. As you breathe in, lift sternum. So feel your chest as it lifts towards your chin. And as you breathe out, glide your middle finger back. And release. Taking hold of your first finger. As you breathe in, lengthen your thumb away from your little finger. And then lengthen all fingers down towards the floor. And as you breathe out, glide your first finger back. And release. Taking hold of your thumb. As you breathe in, glide your thumb back away from your index finger. And as you breathe out, open your hands forward. And release. Change hands. Left arm is reaching forward. Take hold of the little finger on your left hand and ease it back. And then breathe into palm of hand, spreading fingers. And as you breathe out, glide your first little finger back. And release. Taking hold of your ring finger. As you grind down into your left sit bone, breathe in, lengthen out of your left side. And as you breathe out, glide your left shoulder down. And release. Taking hold of your middle finger. Now breathe into the back of your heart. Deep breath. Feel for energizing your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, reaching your arms forward. And release. Taking hold of your first finger. As you breathe in, lengthen your thumb away from your little finger. Feel for lengthening all fingers down towards the floor. And as you breathe out, glide your shoulders down. And release. Taking hold of your thumb. As you breathe in, glide your thumb back away from your index finger. And as you breathe out, heel of the hands forward and release. Change cross of your legs. Wrist stretches stage 2. Reach your hands forward, turn the palm of the hands away from you and be on your fingertips. Press it back into your sit bones. Breathe in and lengthening, stretching your lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, open your hands towards the floor. The shoulders are relaxed away from ears. As you breathe in, lifting belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, open hands more, glide the shoulders down. Inhale, release. Your pranayama today is inhale 10, hold 10, and exhale 10, folding forward for Uddiyana. So bring the soles of your feet together. Heels, they're about 12, 15 inches away from pelvic bone. Bring your hands back behind you so your fingertips are on the floor, and then push the floor away as you lift your chest. Now inhale for 10. Feel fulfilling all the way up. Hold the breath, hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands forward of your shins and exhale, exhale for 10. Exhale completely. Tuck the chin to chest. Pull your belly in. Pull it in, pull it up. Feel you're lengthening the ribs away from waist, but your shoulders are softening away from your ears. Keep hollowing your belly out. And release. Push the floor away. Breathe in as you come on back up. Bring your hands back behind and sit tall. Now breathing. Grounding down into your sit bones. Breathe in for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath. Hold for 10. As you hold, noticing the energy as it's moving through your body, keeping your chest lifted. Your hands are forward of shins and exhale through mouth. Strong exhale. Exhale completely. Chin is tucking into chest. Pull your belly in. Pull it in, pull it up. Spreading the ribs, spread your diaphragm. Your shoulders are relaxing away from your ears. And release. Push the floor away. Breathe in as you're coming up. Last one. Inhale 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Hold 10. Hands forward and exhale through mouth. Exhale completely. Your chin is tucking in, your belly's pulling back. Pull it all the way back towards the spine. Spreading your ribs and spreading your diaphragm, and keep feeling as if you're hollowing your belly out. And release. Push the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way back up. Your next pose is seated side bend with one leg straight. So you're straightening, your left foot is reaching straight forward and your right foot is tucked in. So your right foot is tucked in towards on your left thigh, heels by the groin. If you're going further today, bring your right foot back so the heel is by your glutes. Bring your right hand back and take hold of the ankle, or if your foot has come back, or have hands onto the floor. As you breathe in, stretching your left arm out and up to sky. And as you breathe out, bring your left arm down on the inside of your left leg. Relax your left ear with left shoulder. Lift your right arm up, then reach it back. Hands 12 inches from floor. Press down into your left sit bone, and as you breathe in, feel for lifting and lengthening your left ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder back and down and away from your ear. So activate your feet, spread the toes, spread the balls of your feet on both feet. And as you breathe in, lift your belly, lift your diaphragm. And as you breathe out, just relax your left ear towards the left shoulder. Feel as if you're easing your right ribs away from your right hip. As you breathe in, lift your chest. Feel for moving chest towards your chin. And as you breathe out, relax your jaw. Second arm position on the inhale, stretching your right arm up towards the sky, spread the fingers. And as you breathe out, as you arc your chest forward, reaching that right arm straight back for chest opener. Now relax your neck and breathe into the back of your heart. Deep breath, feel for energizing heart with breath. And as you breathe out, reaching that right arm back. Feels as if you're taking bone away from bone. On the next breath, as you breathe in, stretching your right arm up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, wrapping your right shoulder as you reach your right arm forward over your right ear. Now breathe into your left hip and lift your left side ribs away from left hip. And then breathe out, you're reaching your right arm forward, feeling the length from right hip through to right fingertips. On the next breath, as you breathe in, expanding your ribs, feel as if they're opening towards your armpits. And as you breathe out, folding forward, hands down either side of your front foot. Can take hold of the foot, the ankle, or the calf. Now from your pelvic bowl, breathe in, feel as if you're moving belly away from pelvis. Lead with your chest, exhale as you fold over your left thigh and knee. If your hamstrings feels especially tight in this moment, bend your left knee, heels contract the sit bones, and reach out with the ball of your foot. Now feel going deep down, right down into sit bones and breathe in. You're lengthening up. Feel as if you're pushing the floor away and lengthening away from the floor. And as you breathe out, let your body just melt forward. Your neck is relaxed and the shoulders are soft away from ears. Now breathe into the back of your heart. Deep breath, feeling but energizing your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, let your body melt over your left thigh. Inhale, release. You're pushing the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way up. Reach your arms up, reach your arms back, opening shoulders. And exhale, relax your arms down by your side. Change the cross of your legs. Seated side bend, right leg is straight. Tuck your left foot in so the foot is face the heels by the groin, or you're reaching your heel back towards your left sit bone. Bring your left hand down, taking hold of the foot, or reach the hands back to the fingertips up to the floor. Press down into your right sit bones, breathe in, stretching your right arm is up. And as you breathe out, bring your right arm down on the inside of your right leg. Relax your right ear with right shoulder. Lift your left arm up and reach it back, 12 inches from the floor. Now breathe in and lengthen your side ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, glide your left shoulder away from your left hip. Breathe into the left side of your neck. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, relax your jaw. On the next breath, feel for moving your chest towards your chin. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from your right ear. On the next breath, as you breathe in, stretching your left arm up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, as you arc your chest forward, reaching that left arm straight back, chest open. So activate your feet, spread the toes, spread the balls of your feet. You're breathing into the back of your heart, deep breath, energizing your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, stretching your left arm back and away from your left hip. On the next breath, as you breathe in, stretching your left arm to sky. And as you breathe out, wrapping your left shoulders, you reach your left arm forward over left hip. Don't allow your body to collapse. So you keep using your oblique muscles on the right side to keep lengthening away from right thigh. So press down. Feel as if you're pressing down into your left sit bone. And as you do so, lifting your right side ribs away from right hip. Feel as if the ribs are coming up into your right armpit. And then as you breathe out, reaching that left arm forward. Now breathing and spreading your ribs out as wide as you can. And as you breathe out, folding forward, hands down to the floor, either side of your front foot. Can take hold of your right foot, the ankle, the calf, or hands to floor. Now breathe in and keep lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, lead with your chest as you fold forward. Last breath, you're breathing in, you're lifting belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And as you breathe out, as you fold forward, feel as if you're moving your belly away from the top of your right thigh. And then inhale, release. Push the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way up. Stretch your arms to the sky, reach your arms back at the top. And as you breathe out, relax your arms down by your side. And unwind the cross of your legs. So your next pose is Dolphin. Your Dolphin pose, you'll be bringing your hands onto your biceps. We'll do Dolphin today with your hands clasped. So your hands are onto your biceps to measure your distance. You then bring your hands, clasp your hands together and bring your elbows down. Elbows down towards the floor and reach your hands forward. So you're in the pose in this way. Your neck and shoulders relax. You take a deep breath into upper back, lift, spread your upper back and curl your toes under. As you breathe out, lift your knees off the floor and move your chest back to thighs and knees. As you breathe in, feel the broadening across your upper back. And as you breathe out, push the floor away with your forearms. Feel as if you're opening your armpits to that back wall. Breathe into the front of your heart, deep breath. And as you breathe out, lengthen back, reach heels to floor, and relax the back of your neck. On the next breath, feed your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, reach back, reach your heels to floor, and move your chest towards your thighs and knees. One more breath here, deep breath, inhale. And exhale, release. Bend the knees and place your knee to the floor. And push the floor away and then coming up. You're coming into your abdominal sequence. Today we start with elbow to knee. Demonstrate the pose here. You're pretty much all familiar with the pose. When you'll be lying down on your back, you lie down on your back, your hands are clasped behind your head and neck. If your back is tweaked, or if you're unsure, have your feet down onto the floor. Or the knees are bent, and keep one foot onto the floor. So I've just demonstrated that pose. So from here, as you inhale, you lift your head, shoulder blades up. You hold the breath. You exhale, you curl your tailbones up, your elbows to left knee, belly is pulling in. You want to go further, lift one foot off the floor. If you want to go further, straighten that leg that you've lifted off the floor. Coming back to center, place your foot to the floor, and then do the other side. So that's where we're going with that. That's your hands behind your head and neck. Lift your feet up off the floor. The knees are bent. The knees are aligned with hips. Heels are just below the knees and the toes are flexed to shins. Inhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from the floor. Lift up, reach your elbows up. Feel the opening across your back. Hold the breath. And as you exhale, curl tailbones up. Reach both elbows to left knee. Straighten your right leg. Now reach your right leg forward. Reach out with the balls of your feet. Spread the toes. Now pull belly in. As you breathe in, bring your head back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbones up. Reach your elbow to your right knee. Straighten your left leg. Left leg reaches out at 45 degrees angle. Spread the toes, spread the ball of your feet. Now curl tailbones up and then stand. Keep reaching your left thigh forward away from waist. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Your lower back presses to floor. Exhale, curl tailbones up. Now reach your right elbow to left knee. Straighten your right leg. Reach your left elbow up. The shoulder blades are off the floor. Now curl tailbones up and then keep. Reach your right leg forward away from waist. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbones up. Your left elbow to right knee. Straighten your left leg. Reach your right elbow up. The shoulder blades are off the floor. Relax your left hip. Curl tailbones up. And then stretching your left leg forward away from waist. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbones up. Your right elbow to left knee. Straighten your right leg. Now relax your right hip and reach your right thigh forward away from the waist. Belly pulls in. Curl tailbones up again and then reach. Keep sending that right leg forward away from waist. Pull lower belly down to floor. Press your lower back down. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbones up. Reach your left elbow to right knee, but keep that knee away from the hip. Straighten your left leg. Relax your left hip. Curl tailbones up and reaching that left leg forward. Reach your right elbow up. Keep sending that left leg forward away from waist. Pull belly in. Press your lower back to floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Keep head and shoulder blades up. Exhale, curl tailbones up. Reach both elbows to left knee. Straighten your right leg. Reach your left elbow up and keep your bent knee over the hips. Don't move it towards the chest. Now curl tailbones up and then reach your right leg forward away from waist. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbones up. Reach both elbows to right knee. Straighten left leg. Left leg here reaches out at 45 degrees angle. Relax your left hip. Curl tailbones up. Reach your left leg forward. Pull belly down to floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath. And exhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor and place your feet down onto the floor. Your next pose today is frog lifting through. So another abdominal pose, which is frog lifting through. You're lying down on your back. If your back is tweaky, you can use the wall in this pose. So you can lie down and have your feet up against the wall. Your knees are aligned with your hips, and your heels are reaching out. The heels are aligned with your knees. Toes are flexed towards the shoes. So if you wanted to use the wall, you would have your feet up against the wall in this way. So from here, everyone, inhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbones up. Then send your thighs, knees out towards the side. Keep reaching your heels, your knees away from you. Pull belly down. Inhale, lower pelvis and lower your head about an inch. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbones up and then send. Keep reaching thighs out towards the side. Flex the toes towards your shins. Pull lower belly down to floor. As you breathe in, lower pelvis, but this time lift your head, lift your chest. Reach your elbows up and move your chin away from chest. Exhale, curl tailbones up. Now reach. Keep sending thighs, knees out towards the side. Pull lower belly down to floor. As you breathe in, lower pelvis and lower your head about an inch. Hold the breath. Now exhale, curl tailbones up and then reach. Keep sending thighs out towards the side. Flex the toes towards your shins. As you reach your heels away from you, pull belly down. Inhale, lower pelvis, but lift your head, lift your chest. Reach your elbows straight up. And exhale, curl tailbones up. Curl pubic bone to navel. Now reach. Feel for unlocking the hips as you're stretching your knees away from hips. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower your head and shoulders to floor. Release your hands, bring your hands at the side of your thighs, knees, and draw your legs together. Place your feet down onto the floor. Set up for your next pose today, which is bridge. So in your bridge pose, you lie down on your back. You're lining up your heels with your sit bones. And you're reaching down, brushing the heels, and then relax your arms down by your side. Relax the neck and shoulders down, away from your ears. Press your feet to floor, lift the toes. Now breathe in and lengthen belly away from pelvis. Feel the moving chest towards your chin. And as you breathe out, tilt pelvis, lifting pelvis up, away from the floor. As you breathe into lower back, feel the lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, lift up, send the thighs, knees away from your hips. On the next breath, as you breathe into belly and move your belly away from pelvis. Move chest to chin. And as you breathe out, strong legs, push the floor away and feel as if you're pressing pubic bone up towards the sky. Feel for that relax your lower back, and then breathe there, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, lift up. Feel as if you're sending the thighs away from you as you send pubic bone up towards the sky. Now relax your neck, relax your throat. And then breathe into side ribs. You're lengthening your side ribs away from hips. And as you breathe out, push the floor away. Using this, press your heels to the floor. Push the floor away. Feel as if you're lengthening ankles away from heels. One more breath there. Deep breath. Telescoping ribs. Moving ribs to the chest. And as you breathe out, push the floor away and lower upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis, lower mid back to floor. Tilt pelvis as you lower your lower back to the floor. Keep the tilt until you are down. And just take a moment to notice how your body feels there. Taking a couple of breaths here just to see how your body feels. Your next pose is straddle lifting through, another abdominal pose, similar to frog lifting throughs. This time, the main difference is that your legs are straight out towards the side. So in your straddle lifting through, you're lengthening your legs out towards the side. In your frog lifting through, the knees are bent. Hands are clasped behind your head and neck. Inhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbones up. Now send your legs out towards the side. Reach out with the balls of your feet. Keep lengthening your legs away from you. Pull belly down. As you breathe in, lower pelvis, but keep head and shoulder blades up. Hold the breath. Now exhale, curl tailbones up. Curl pubic bone to navel. Now reach. Keep reaching your legs out towards the side. Pull belly down. As you breathe in, lower pelvis, but this time lift your head, lift your chest, reach your elbows up. And as you breathe out, curl tailbones up. Now reach your left leg out towards the side. Reach out with the balls of your feet. Send your right leg out, keep lengthening out. Feel this opening through the calves, through the ankles, right out to the balls of your feet. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis and lower your head about an inch. Hold the breath. And exhale, curl tailbones up. Curl pubic bone to navel. Now stretching your legs out towards the side. Lift the chest. Chin is away from chest. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis, but this time lift your head, lift your chest. Reaching your elbows straight up. Feel the opening across your back, down into armpits. And exhale, curl elbows up. Now lengthen. Feel for reaching your thighs out towards the side. Do this with ease. Reach out with the balls of your feet. Toes are spreading. Ball of the foot spread. Pull belly down to floor. As you breathe in, lower pelvis and lower your head about an inch. Hold the breath. Now exhale, curl tailbones up and then lengthen. Keep sending your legs out towards the side. You're reaching out with the balls of your feet. Keep sending legs to the side. Pull belly in. Inhale, release, lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Bring your hands by the side of your thighs and knees. Bend the knees. And place your feet back down onto the floor. Roll to your right side. Keep the neck relaxed. Left hand is by the chest. Breathe in. Use your left hand. Exhale to push the floor away as you're coming up. Your next pose today is Turbo Dog. So in your Turbo Dog, your hands are forward onto your mat. So you're reaching your hands forward. The fingers are spreading. The heel of the hands aligned with the shoulders. You think about your downward dog. So if you were in your downward dog, you relax your neck and shoulders. You breathe in, spreading the ribs, spreading the upper back, toes curled under. Exhale, you lift your knees off the floor. From here, moving into Turbo Dog, you bend the elbows, reaching elbows to floor, but they don't touch. Then squeeze your elbows in. Feel the broadening across your back. Keep the neck relaxed. Keep reaching the elbows tips to the floor and keep feeling for pushing the floor away. So feel your pectoral muscles are engaging. Now breathe in deeply, spread the upper back out towards the side. And exhale, reach back, moving chest towards your thighs and knees, heels to the floor. Squeeze your elbows in like you're squeezing a great big beach ball. Keep the neck relaxed. Breathe into the front of your heart, deep breath. And as you breathe out, as you reach back, reach your humerus bones. Your arm bones are reaching to the floor. They don't touch. Squeeze your elbows in. Keep pushing the floor away from you. Last breath, deep breath. Broaden across your back. Feel this right from the shoulders, right down. Your trapezius muscles are all engaging. And exhale, reach back. Inhale, release. Bend the knees and come on down. Take a breath in embryo. So your arms relax down by your side and the shoulders relax down away from your ears. Letting body let go for that last pose. Taking one more breath here. And then release. Ease your hands under the shoulders, push the floor away, and then coming up onto knees. Your next pose is dolphin against the wall. So if you have a wall that's available for you to use, then you'll be doing dolphin against the wall. If you're not doing dolphin against the wall, do dolphin with your feet onto the floor, and you do dolphin with one leg up. So for those who are not doing dolphin against the wall, your pose today is here, hands onto biceps to measure up. Elbows down onto the floor. Clasp your hands. If you're working in this pose, you can clasp your hands, especially if you're not confident with this. You clasp your hands in this way. Or if you're very comfortable with what you're doing, your hands are reaching forward in this way. So for you, your pose today is here, neck and shoulders relaxed. Breathe in, lift, spread the back, curl toes under. Exhale, lift the knees off the floor. Stay here for a couple of breaths, just to feel yourself into the pose. Then you'll anchor into your right leg, breathe in, you'll lift your left leg up and reach in your left leg back. If you're close to the wall, you can place that foot onto the wall. Take 2 to 3 breaths on each side. Foot comes down and do the other side. So that's for those who are doing dolphin on the floor. Dolphin, 3 breaths with both feet on the floor, 3 breaths on each side, reaching the legs up. For those who are doing dolphin against the wall, you're starting with your feet touching the baseboard of the wall. Measuring up, hands onto biceps, elbows down onto the floor. Reach the hands forward, spreading the fingers, the heel of the hands. Again, you can clasp your hands in this pose because it's quite a strong pose, feeling this into shoulders. Now, from here, you relax your neck and shoulders. Breathe into upper back, lifting, spreading upper back, toes curled under. And exhale, lift your knees off the floor and moving your chest back to thighs and knees. If you want to do, you can place one foot onto the wall and stay here for 3 breaths. Place the foot back down to the floor. The other foot is up. Stay here for 3 breaths. If you're going for the full expression of the pose, one foot is onto the wall. Step the other foot up. Both feet are up. Then breathe in deeply, spreading the ribs and the upper back. And as you breathe out, as your belly pulls in, send the back of the thigh to the sky. Keep the neck relaxed. And breathe in deeply. And as you breathe out, reach back. Working with one leg up, you reach in your left leg up towards the sky. Reach out with the balls of your feet. Keep stretching that leg up. Keep the neck long. Breathe into your left hip. And as you breathe out, reach back. Keep sending that leg straight up. One more breath in, deep breath. And as you breathe out, release. Place that foot back onto the wall and switch. Right leg is reaching straight up. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, stretching that right leg to the sky. Breathe into your right hip. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, reach. One more breath in. Deep inhale. Now pull belly in as you're stretching your right leg to sky. Place the foot back onto the wall and then step it down. Take a breath. Now that you are nicely warmed up, we'll use the wall for the next 2 poses in actual fact. If you have the wall available to you, using the wall. Otherwise, we'll do this on the floor. For those who have the wall, have the cushion or your something that's going to be your towel, your blanket that will support your knees. You'll be padding your knees up against the wall. So this pose is lunge against the wall. So I'm just padding my knee that will be on the floor. My other foot will be on the wall. So my other foot that's going to be on the wall, I've made these little, like, it's a mat, it's an old mat that's been cut up into little squares, and I'm going to put that onto the wall just to support and protect my foot that's on the wall, and my knee is nicely supported. So this is the pose that you will be doing. Lunges against the wall. Your knee is right up against the wall, and that back foot is coming onto the wall in this way. My left foot is reaching out in this way. And this is your pose. You can either stay here with the hands down, onto the floor, onto the wall, onto your thigh, or reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. So that's your pose. Stay there for 3 breaths and then come down, moving your foot forward. If you don't have the wall available for you today, then your pose is from here. You're coming into a very deep lunge. So you're stepping, your right foot is back. You're bending your left knee. You can bring your hands down onto the thigh and traction your thigh forward. You're going as deep as you can. If you're okay with it, you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. So that's your pose. Either lunge against the wall or lunge, and I'll count you through. So, starting with your right knee up against the wall, or starting with your right knee back. The foot, your toes are not curled under if you brought your foot up against the wall. So from here, in position, and then breathing. As you breathe in, lengthen out of your lower back. And as you breathe out, curl pubic bone to navel. And then breathe in, lift your belly, lift your diaphragm, lift chest. And as you breathe out, keep feeling as if you're lengthening out of your lower back. On the next breath, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in. Feels as if you're curling pubic bone to navel. If you're going further, bend your left knee, so your left knee is taking you further forward. The right foot still presses against the wall. And then breathe in deeply. And as you breathe out, go in a little deeper. If you can reach your arms up, reach your arms up. If you can reach your arms back, reach your arms back. 2 breaths, 2 more breaths. Deep breaths. And as you breathe out, taking it a little deeper. 1 more breath, deep breath. Inhale, feel as if you're lengthening up away from your right thigh. And as you breathe out, bending that left knee. And then inhale, release. Ease out towards the side and release that back foot. And then turn around and do the other side. So your right knee is right up against the wall, pad the knee. And if you're not up against the wall, your right foot is stepped forward and you're pressing your left shin to the floor. So if you're not up against the wall, you're coming down into the pose in this way. Stretching your arms out and up towards the sky. Going down as deep as you can. If you're at the wall, right knee is right up against the wall, pad the knee. Your right foot is now onto the wall. Your left foot is up against the wall, sorry, and your right foot is reaching forward. And from here, you're pressing down into that front knee and lengthening out and up. And as you breathe out, go in a little deeper. If you can, stretching your arms up towards the sky. And then breathe in, feel as if you're moving belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, slight tug, feels as if you're curling pubic bone to navel. On the breath, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, leave the wall, stretching your arms up. Bend that front knee. Now as you press into your right foot, breathe, feel for lifting belly away from the top of your pelvis. And as you breathe out, go in a little deeper, reach arms to the sky. Press back with that left foot that's against the wall. Last breath. You're lengthening out of your lower back. And as you breathe out, go deeper, push the floor away with your right foot. Then inhale, release. Hands down, and then ease on out of that pose. Then come to the front of your mat. Your next pose is Agnisara. In your Agnisara, your knees are bent. You're turning your feet out towards the side. Your feet about 2.5 feet away from each other. Agnisara with back traction. So your hands are onto your thighs, heel of the hands by your hip crease, fingers are reaching away from you. Knees are bent. Now breathe in deeply. And as you exhale, chin tucks in, belly pulls in and up, and then let go. In and up, and release. All the way back, and release. All the way back, and release. Three more. One slow, two fast. Breathe in. And exhale. And start. Tuck the chin to chest, suck your belly in. Let it go. All the way back, and release. All the way back. And relax. 2 breaths, 2 more. Breathe in deeply. Exhale completely. At the start, go slow, go fast. Keep pressing hands onto thighs, keep pressing feet to floor, tailbone is tucking down. 1 more, breathe in deeply. Exhale, move the belly fast as you can. And then release. Coming up, heel toe feet together. And come to stand. Stand at the front of your mat. As you exhale, your hands together at your chest. Press your feet to the floor, breathe in, stretching your arms out and up towards the sky, telescoping ribs. And as you exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Lunge, inhale, step your left leg back. Bend your left knee, place your left knee to the floor. Push the floor away as you're stretching your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down. Step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. Bend the knees, and as you breathe out, lower down. Keep elbows in as you lower down. Cobra, breathe in, move chest and ribs forward. Stretching your legs back. Keep the elbows tucked in. Exhale, release. Lower down, press it back. Downward facing dog. Lunge, inhale, step your left foot forward between the hands. Place your right knee to the floor. Push the floor away as you reach your arms up to sky. Go as deep as you can, bending that front knee. Exhale, hands down. Step your right leg forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand. Lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, hands together at chest. Press your feet to floor, and as you breathe in, stretching your arms to sky, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step, right leg back, bend your right knee, and sweeping your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your left foot back for plank. Reach it back into heels. Now bend the knees, and as you breathe out, lower down, keep elbows in. Cobra, breathe in, move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, release, lower down and press it back. Downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, right leg steps forward between the hands. Left knees to the floor. Push the floor away as you're stretching arms to sky. Exhale, hands down, step your left foot forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, hands together at chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Arrow lunge. Inhale, step your left leg back. Place your left knee to the floor, release the back foot, and then lift your left knee off the floor. Bring your hands onto your thighs, and then stretch your arms up towards the sky. Now, if that's not accessible for you to do, keep the hands onto the floor or hands onto your right thigh, stretching your right thigh forward, stretching your arms up. Press back, press into that front foot, and then breathe in, lift away from the thigh. And as you breathe out, go a little deeper. Release your hands down onto the floor. Face your left knee to the floor. Curl the toes under of your left foot. Left knee off the floor. Step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keep elbows in. Cobra, as you breathe in, move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. And as you breathe out, lower down and press it back, downward facing dog. Arrow lunge, breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands. Place your right knee to the floor, release the back foot. Then keeping hands on the floor, lift your right knee off the floor. You can stay here or bring the hands onto your left thigh. Feel as if you're moving your left thigh forward. If you're going further, stretching your arms out and up to sky. Feel for pressing back into that right foot and then breathe in, stretch up away from floor. And as you breathe out, taking it a little deeper. Hands down onto the floor, place your right knee to the floor. Toes curled under, step your right foot forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand. Lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, hands together at chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Arrow lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back. Release the back foot. Now lift the knee off the floor, reach back, hands on the floor, the thigh, or stretching your arms out and up to sky. Exhale, hands down, step your left foot back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keep elbows in. Cobra, as you breathe in, move chest, ribs forward as you lengthen legs back. Exhale, release, lower down and press it back, downward dog. Arrow lunge, breathe in, step, right foot forward between the hands. Release the back foot, lift the knee off the floor, stretch it back. Hands on the floor, the thigh, or you're reaching arms to sky. Go a little deeper, and then hands down, step forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand. Lengthen the arms to the sky as you lift your chest, lift your back ribs. And as you breathe out, bring your hands together at your chest. The tailbone is tucking and belly is in. If you want to take a drink now. We're moving into standing poses. We'll work continuously with these poses now. So stand at the front of your mat. On the inhale, step your right leg back for warrior two. That right foot is stepped back. You step back about 3 to 3.5 feet away from you. The back foot is square to the short edge of the mat. Line up your front heel with the arc of the back foot. Bend your left knee. Arms are reaching out to side. Line up the back of your skull with your sacrum. Press both feet to floor, and as you breathe in, stretch up. Feel as if you're lifting belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, go a little deeper. Send your left thigh and knee straight forward. Press down with the little toe side of your left foot. Lift the toes and feel for keeping moving your left thigh straight forward. As you breathe in, lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, go in a little deeper. Eagle warrior. On the breath, as you breathe in, bring your left arm over your right and bind your hands. And as you breathe out, shoulders are down away from you. Breathe into upper back, deep breath. And as you breathe out, as you go a little deeper, feel as if you're sending thighs away from each other. Keep feet active, keep pressing feet into the floor. Feel for drawing energy from the floor. Now breathe into your heart, deep breath. Feel for energizing your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, raise your elbows up, reaching your elbows forward. Deep breath, inhale. Fill your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, as you go a little deeper, feel your feet draw energy from the earth. Inhale, release. Throw your arms out to side. Your next pose is reverse warrior. So as you breathe in, stretching your right arm out and up. And as you breathe out, reverse. The right hand is now below or above the knee. Reach your left arm up to the sky. Reach it over your ear. If your back feels tweaky today, place your right hand on the top of your thigh by your hip. You can slide the right hand all the way around, tucking it onto your left thigh. Press into your right leg. And as you breathe in, feel as if you're lengthening your ankles away from your right heel. Press your left foot to the floor. Reach your left arm up. Reach the arm over your ear. Relax your right ear with right shoulder. Now breathe in and draw your sternum towards your chest. And as you breathe out, wrapping that left shoulder reach, left arm reaches over ear. Use your left arm, breathe in to pull your body up. Place your left forearm onto your left thigh, joining it with the right hand that's already by the thigh. You're setting up for your extended warrior variation. So as you press down into your left leg, breathing, lifting your side ribs away from that hip. And as you breathe out, glide your left shoulder away from your left ear. Now anchor, press your right foot to floor, and then breathe in, lengthen everything away from that right foot. Belly, diaphragm, chest lifts towards your chin. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from right ear. On the next breath, keep lifting and lengthening your lower ribs away from your sacrum. Feel this on the left side. You'll feel this into hips, hamstrings, and glutes. And as you breathe out, that left shoulder is down, away from left ear. Moving further into lock. Slide your left arm on the breath. Left arm is sliding under your left thigh and binding it with the right arm behind you, or using a strap to bind the hands behind you. If that is not accessible for you today, then so you're here using the strap this way, or you keep your left forearm onto your thigh and rolling chest open, or place your left hand down onto the floor and reaching your right arm up to sky. Stay with the pose. Notice what you feel. Breathe into what you feel. One more. Press down into your left foot, and as you breathe in, lengthening your ribs forward away from left hip. And as you breathe out, send your left sit bone back towards your right heel. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot. From here, place your left hand forward about 10 inches forward of your left foot, and bring your left hand about 6 inches towards the side. Your next pose is half moon. So from here, as you breathe in, glide your body forward, lift your right leg up, reach it straight back. You can place that left hand onto a block. Once you have stability, stretching your right arm to the sky. Now reach back, reach your right heel away from you, flex the toes towards your shin. Breathe in, pressing down into that left foot, and feel for lifting away from the left thigh. And as you breathe out, stretch back with your right heel as you reach your right arm to sky. Bring both hands down onto the floor and set up for vertical splits, stretching your right leg out and up towards the sky. Press your left foot to the floor, and as you breathe in, move your belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, sending that right leg straight out and up to sky. Relax your neck. And then breathe in deeply, moving belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, walk your hands back towards your standing foot. You may be able to take hold of your left calf. Last breath, breathe in. Keep sending that right leg back away from you. And exhale, release. Step your right foot back. Keep the hands to the floor. Press down into your right foot. And then ease your left foot back slightly. So you're creating a position of feet are hip distance apart in widthways and about 2.5 feet away in lengthways, setting up for pyramid. So you're pressing into your left leg. Press back into your right leg and left leg as you breathe in, lifting belly. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. I'm using my hands to traction my left thigh away from left hip. So breathe in, keep feeling as if you're lifting away from your left thigh. And as you breathe out, allowing your body to fold forward, keeping the neck relaxed. You can bring your hands down onto the calves, hands down onto the floor. Press both feet to floor. And then breathe in, moving belly away from your left thigh. And as you breathe out, lengthen, keep the spine long. Send the back of your thighs to that back wall. And then from here, keep the hands onto the floor. Bring your right foot back so the front heel is aligned with the arc of the back foot. And then coming up for triangle. Your arms are reaching out to the side. From triangle, you're breathing in and lifting, lengthening the ribs up. And as you breathe out, bringing your left arm down towards the floor, towards your ankle, towards the calf, and your right arm is reaching up towards the sky. And breathe in, keep stretching, lengthening your side ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, rolling chest open as you go. Deep breath. One more breath. Press into your right leg and feel the moving belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, rolling chest open a little bit more. And then inhale, release. Bring your hands down and to the floor. And ease your right foot back towards the right edge of the mat. Stretch your arms out and up to sky. Press warrior one. Press down and press both feet to floor. And as you breathe in, stretching the ribs out and up. And as you breathe out, bend that front knee as you reach back into the blade of your right foot. Breathe in deeply. Keep stretching up away from pelvis. And exhale, taking it a little deeper. Twisting warrior. As you breathe in, your left arm is onto the left thigh. Stretch your right arm up. And as you breathe out, bring your right elbow over your left thigh knee. Make a fist, place your left hand on top. Reach back into your right leg. Breathe in, lengthening the ribs forward on your right side. And as you breathe out, rolling chest open towards the left. That right ear is with right shoulder. Now anchor your right foot to floor. And then breathe in, move belly forward away from pelvis. And as you open out towards the left, feel as if your left sit bone is traveling back towards your right heel. Last breath here, deep breath, keep stretching, lengthening the ribs forward on your right side. And as you breathe out, opening out towards the left. For those who are going further, your pose is interlock. So you're sliding your right arm over and then under your left thigh. Left arm is around the back. You can use the strap to bind the hands together. If you're using the strap is under your left thigh. Your left arm reaches around, takes hold of the strap by your right hip. Your right hand reaches around, takes hold of the strap by your left hip. Reach back into your right leg and breathe in, stretch, lengthening the ribs forward. And as you breathe out, rolling chest open towards the left. 2 breaths, 2 more breaths, deep breaths. Press your left foot to the floor, twisting away from your left thigh. Shoulders relax. Last breath in, deep breath. And exhale, release. Place your hands down on the floor, either side of your front foot. Your next pose is pigeon. So place your right knee to the floor and ease your left foot across towards your right hip. And then you're coming all the way down for pigeon. Hands are under the shoulders, bear down into pelvis, breathe in, and lengthening the ribs out and up. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward over your left shin. Now breathe in deeply, keep feeling from moving belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, fold all the way forward. Breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in. Send your left thigh forward, reach your right thigh back. Last breath in this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Walk your hands under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your right foot. And step forward. Come back to stand, front of your mat. That side is all nicely open. We'll do the other side. Step your left leg back for warrior two. Your feet are about 3.5 feet away from you. Reach your arms out to side, warrior two. Relax the back of your skull with your sacrum. Arms reach straight out towards the side. Press down into that front foot and then feel as if you're lifting belly away from your right thigh. And as you breathe out, bend that front knee, sending your right thigh forward. Press down with the little toe side of your right foot so your knee does not turn inwards. Feel the strength in your both legs. Press both feet to floor and breathe in, lift belly, diaphragm chest. And exhale, soften the shoulders down, go deeper. Feel your own feet as you connect with the earth. One more breath, deep breath. And as you breathe out, taking it a little deeper. Eagle warrior. On the next breath, as you breathe in, bring your right arm over your left and bind your hands. And as you breathe out, let your shoulders soften down. Now breathe into the back of your heart, deep breath. And as you breathe out, lift your elbows up, reach your elbows forward. Relax your forehead into your biceps. And then breathe into the back of your neck, deep breath. And as you press your feet to the floor, you're stretching your arms forward. So feel this opening through the back, opening up into your heart. Inhale, release. Float your arms out to side. Press reverse warrior. Press your right foot to the floor. Breathe in, stretch your left arm up. Open left side. And as you breathe out, reverse. That left hand is now below or above the knee. Your right arm reaches over your right ear. Bring your left hand higher up onto your hip if your back is feeling tweaky. If you feel you can go further, stretch your left arm all the way around the back, tucking it onto your right thigh. Now actively press down into your left leg and lengthen out of your left side. And as you press into your right foot, reaching your right arm over right hip. Now breathe in, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, reach, feel your intercostal muscles open on your right side as you reach. On the next breath, draw your chest towards your chin. And as you press into your left leg, lengthen, keep stretching out of your left side as you reach your right arm over right ear. On the next breath, use your right arm to pull you up. Coming into extended warrior variation, that right forearm is onto right thigh. Binding the left arm is tucked by the hip, by the top of your right thigh. Relax your right ear with right shoulder. Press into your left leg. As you breathe in, lengthen out of your left side. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from your ear. Now breathe in and keep lifting your right side ribs away from right hip. As you press your right foot to the floor, glide your left shoulder down. Breathe into the left side of your neck. Deep breath. And exhale, relax your jaw. Interlock for those who are going further. On the breath, you're sliding your right arm under your right thigh and bind it with the left arm that's around the back. Drawing the arms up to beyond your glute towards the midpoint of your right thigh. If that's further than you want to go, place your right hand onto the floor by your foot and rolling the chest open in this way. If that's further still, keep the hands onto the forearms onto your right thigh and roll both shoulders down. So breathe in deeply, keep lengthening your right ribs forward away from right hip. Press your left foot to the floor as you roll the chest open towards the left. Both shoulders relax. Deep breath. Breathe into the left side of your neck. And exhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot. You're setting up for your next pose today, which is vertical splits. Sorry, not vertical splits, it's half moon. So your right hand is onto the floor, 12 inches forward of your right foot, 6 inches towards the right side. As you breathe in, ease your body forward. Lift your left foot off the floor and reach it back. Reach out with your heels. If you're going further, stretching your left arm up towards the sky, spread the fingers. Feel the strength in your right leg, and then breathe in. Lift your right side ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, reach your left leg back as you reach your left fingertips to the sky. One more breath, deep breath, strong legs, and move belly away from the top of your right thigh. And as you breathe out, rolling chest open towards the left, reach back into that left leg. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down onto the floor, either side of your front foot. Vertical splits, you're reaching your left leg up towards the sky. So feel pressing down strongly into your right leg, and then breathe in. Feel as if you're moving belly away from the top of your thigh. And as you breathe out, moving your chest closer towards your right shin, that left leg reaches the sky. You can walk your hands back, take hold of your ankle or the calf with one or both hands. And then breathe in deeply, keep stretching, lengthening away from the top of your right thigh. And as you breathe out, taking it a little deeper. Inhale, release, both hands onto the floor. Step your left foot back. Keep both hands on the floor. Ease your left foot slightly towards the left edge of the mat. And then bring your left foot forward so your feet, they're about 2 feet away from each other. Feet are hip distance apart. Both feet are facing forwards. Pyramid is your next pose. So bring your hands on the top of your right thigh. Press both feet to the floor. And as you breathe in, lift your belly away from the top of your right thigh. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in as you're folding forward. Keep feeling for traction in your ribs away from that right thigh. And as you breathe out, allowing your body to melt forward. Your forehead is coming down towards your ankle. Your chest is coming towards your shin. Press both feet to the floor and then breathe in. Keep stretching, lengthening the ribs forward. And as you breathe out, as you fold a little deeper, the back of the thighs, the back of the calves are reaching to that back wall. Keep hands onto the floor and then step your left leg back, step it back about 10 inches. Right foot eases slightly towards the right edge of the mat. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, pushing the floor away as you reach your arms out to up. Triangle first. So from here, before warrior one, bring your right arm down on the calf, the ankle, or the thigh. Stretch your left arm to spine. Pressing down into your right leg, breathe in, lengthen your right ribs forward. And as you breathe out, stretching your left fingertips to sky. One more breath. Keep moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, opening out towards the left. Inhale, release. Hands down, either side of your front foot. Step your left foot slightly towards the left edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you rise up for warrior one. You're reaching back. Press back into that left leg. Breathe in, stretching your left arm is up. Right hand is onto right thigh. And as you breathe out, left elbow comes over your right thigh. Make a fist with your left hand and place your right hand on top. Reach back into your left leg. And as you breathe in, lengthening your ribs forward away from your left hip. Press your right foot to the floor as you twist open towards the right. Now breathe in. Keep moving belly forward. Feel as if your chest is moving to chin. And as you press into your right foot, send your right sit bone back as if it's reaching back towards your left heel. Now feel this into lower back and then breathe in, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you reach back into your left heel, rolling chest open to the right. You're going further, interlock, sliding your left arm under your right thigh. The right arm is around the back, behind the hands, under your thigh. You're using the strap. Your right hand is taking hold of the strap by your left hip. Your left hand is taking hold of the strap by your right hip. And as you reach back into your left leg, breathe in, lengthening the ribs forward on your left side. And as you breathe out, rolling chest open to the right. Arms presses against your thigh. Neck is relaxed. Feel the strength in both legs. Notice where your body is taking you now. Where is your mind taking you? So feel the strength in legs and breathe in, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, twist away from your right leg. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot. Place your left knee to the floor. Pigeon is your next pose. So ease your right foot across towards the left edge of the mat. Straighten your left leg straight back. Hands are under the shoulders. Veer down into pelvis, and as you breathe in, lift and lengthening the ribs up away from waist. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward over your right shin. Breathe in, keep moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, taking it a little deeper. Breathe into lower back. Feel the lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in. Send your left thigh back as you reach your right thigh forward. Inhale, release. Push the floor away. Curl the toes under of your left foot. Step your right leg back. And then walk your left foot forward. So your next poses, that's your standing poses done. You're coming into sitting down onto the floor in straddling position. So from here, you are sitting down onto the floor and you're straddling your legs out towards the side. So you lengthen your legs straight out as much as far away from you as you can. Keep sending your right thigh away from you. Breathe in, stretch your left arm is up. And as you breathe out, bring the left arm down on the inside of your left leg. Relax your left ear with left shoulder. Press down into your right sit bones. Breathe in, stretching your right arm is up. And as you breathe out, reaching your right arm over your right ear. Breathe in, lift your belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, keep reaching that right arm over right ear. Press down into your left sit bone. As you breathe in, lift your left side ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, reach. If you can reach as far as taking hold of your toe or bringing the hands on the outside of your left foot, then that's where you're going. So keep stretching, keep breathing and lengthening out of your left side. Whilst reaching your right leg away from you, you're folding over your left thigh. Feel this opening the intercostal muscles and the lower back. Lower ribs are lengthening away from sacrum. So one more breath here, deep breath, inhale, keep lifting, lengthening away from your left thigh. And as you breathe out, relax deeper into pose. On the next breath, release your left arm to the outside of your left foot. Right hand is down on the inside. Press down into your left sit bone. And as you breathe in, lift, telescoping the ribs away from your left thigh. And as you breathe out, you're folding over your left thigh. Breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, folding a little deeper. Feet are still active. Inhale, release. Push the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way up. Do this the other side. You're reaching your left leg out and away from you. As you breathe in, stretching your right arm is up. And as you breathe out, the right arm is coming down on the inside of your right leg. Breathe in, stretch your left arm is up. And as you breathe out, stretching your left arm over left hip. Keep reaching your left leg away from you. Feet are still active. Pressing down into your right sit bone. Breathe in, lift and lengthen out of your right side. And as you breathe out, wrapping that left shoulder as you reach your left arm over left hip. From your pelvic bowl, breathe in, lift your belly away from pelvis. Feel your moving chest to chin. And as you breathe out, reaching that left arm down so it's taking hold of the outside of your right foot. You can slide your right arm down on the inside of your right leg. Now reach your left leg away from you, and as you breathe in, lengthen your side ribs away from your left hip. And as you breathe out, allowing your body to melt a little deeper into. You're breathing into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, folding a little deeper. Inhale, release. Ease your hands out, bring your hands down either side of your front foot. You're reaching your right leg away from you. Press down into right sit bones. Breathe in, lift belly. And as you breathe out, you're folding over your right thigh. Keep the back of the neck long. Keep it relaxed. Breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, as you fold over your right thigh, keep sending your left leg away from you. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale as you fold. Use your hands on the breath, push the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way back up. Keep the legs in straddling position. From here, you can, on the breath, stretch your arms up towards the sky. You're coming into a forward bend with a flat back. As you breathe out, fold forward. You can walk your hands forward. So if your back is feeling tweaky, hands onto the floor, legs lengthen out, and just walk your hands forward. So sit bones are pressing down. As you breathe in, lifting belly up away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, let your body melt forward. Feet still active, keep reaching out with the balls of your feet. Breathe into lower back. Lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, you fold in forward. Breathe into your mid-back, deep breath. And exhale, folding deep. One more breath here, deep breath. You're moving belly, move diaphragm, move chest. And as you breathe out, let your body melt. Inhale, release. Push the floor away, breathe in. Come all the way back up. Your next pose is knee palm. So reach, it's half knee palm. So reach your left leg straight forward and bring your right foot over the knee. Bring your right foot back towards your left hip. You're bearing down into pelvis, breathing. Feel as if you're lifting, lengthening the ribs down. And as you breathe out, fold forward. You can have the hands onto the floor, onto the ankle, the calf, or the foot. If your neck is feeling it today, you can also place make a fist and relax your forehead onto your onto hands. 3 breaths. Breathe in, lift belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, let your body just melt forward. Keep reaching that left foot forward. Sit bones presses down. Breathe into lower back. Lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhale as you fall. One more breath. Deep breath. Lift belly. Keep belly lifted. As you exhale, you fold. Your belly lifts to protect your back. And then inhale, release. Ease on up and change the cross of your legs. Half knee palm with your left foot is over your right. Your left foot comes back towards your right hip. Feet are active both sides. Pressing down into sit bones. Breathe in, lift and lengthening the ribs up. And as you breathe out, fold forward. If your back is feeling it, walk. Don't reach your arms up. Bring it. Walk your hands forward. Now breathe in, lift belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, folding forward. Feet are active, both sides. You're breathing into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, let your body just melt. One more breath in, taking it to where you're feeling this most. And exhale, feel that release as you fall. And then inhale, release. Ease on out of the pose. Lying down on your back, lie down. Hands by your hips. Lying down nice and slow. You can lie down with the soles of your feet onto the floor, soles of your feet together, or reach your legs forward. If you've reached your legs forward, bring your feet a little bit wider so they're about the width of the mat. Arms relaxed down by your side, and the shoulders are relaxed down away from your ears. So lying down in Shavasana, close your eyes. Let your shoulders soften down away from your ears. Relax the back of your neck. Feel how it releases into skull bones. Relaxing your forehead. Relax your eyes. Relax your jaw. So this would be a good moment to open your mouth and move in your jaw from side to side. Taking any of that tension out of your jaw bones. Relaxing the side of your neck down into scales muscles. And keep the face relaxed. Now relax your shoulders, soften your shoulders away from your ears. Relaxing your upper back. Relax your mid back and your lower back. As you move towards your lower back, slight tuck into tailbones, feeling a release into lower back, into hips, into pelvis. Let go of your thighs, so relax your thighs. back of your thighs, front of your thighs. Your hamstrings, your quadriceps are relaxed. You've worked these areas, so just let them go now. Now relax the back of your knees, side of your knees, and relax the front of your knees. Relax your calves. Feels as if you're lengthening your calves down towards your ankles. And relax your shins. Relax your ankles. Relax your feet and relax your toes. Relax your arms, shoulders, triceps, biceps. Relax your elbows. Relax your forearms, your wrists, your hands. Relax your fingers. Let your belly relax. Relax the area around your heart, around your thorax. Continue to create the space for your heart, for your lungs, for your organs. Really open your organs up with the twists that you've done today. So just let them relax now. And relax your mind. Finding that moment of stillness. Thanking your body for allowing your body to take you through the poses today. Feeling that great strength. That you are moving yourself through. The courage to stay with it. Even at those moments when your mind was persuading you not to. So using your yoga practice as a practice of discovery, learning about your habits and where you go, what you do, how you do. For some of us, it will be always push through to the maximum. To the extent that if we're not feeling it, we're not doing it. For some of us, it will be your mind plays with you, says, I can't do this. So some of you will be working through, some of us is, I can't do, and some of us is, I must do. Just working out where you are within that spectrum. And now feel the energy that moves through you, that you have generated through your class today. And feel for drawing that energy from the earth as you've been doing, drawing it through your feet, through your back, through the whole of your body. Allow the energy to move freely through you. Feel the edges of your toes, the edges of your skin, the edges of your fingers. Feel your heart. Feel your lungs. And when you breathe, feel the connecting with all of these edges. Allowing the energy of the breath to permeate deep into the cell tissues. And exhale, exhale, completely letting go of all that does not serve you, creating the space for that new breath, that energy, that life force. Breathe that into your bodies. Allow yourself to be rejuvenated, to be refreshed, and feel the nurturing of your breath as it moves through your body. And then exhale completely. On the next breath, begin to move your body in a way that feels good. So notice what is going on, stretch in a way that feels good to you. And then on the next breath, bend the knees and move your knees towards your chest. Hug your knees close. Allowing your body to move side to side, forward and back. And then roll to your left side towards your heart center. Deep breath, inhale. Right hand is by chest. Exhale, push the floor away as you come up. Use your left hand to support your head and neck as you come up. Coming into a seated position. Bring your hands together so the thumbs are lightly touching your sternum. And then take a moment. Notice how your body feels. Thank your body. Thank yourself for your practice. And I thank you for allowing me to guide you through your practice this evening. So we finish deeply, breathing deeply. Exhale, namaste.